Mm, it says streaming portrait. Out of it. I always have to adjust. What is new? Like, what's new? This belly. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Chrissy, also known as Whimsical Locks, or whatever. Um, and that's whimsical underscore locks on IG. Let me try and adjust the lighting because make it warmer, maybe warmer, softer. Anyways, you see my hair? You like my hair? So they're starting to drop. So I figured I'd hurry up and do a freaking live video. Now, what I want to say is, I um I like perm rod my hair instead because, as I mentioned in my last video, like I really wasn't sure about the style that I wanted to put in because of tension and um, the fact that it would be too time consuming, and um, I just didn't go about doing that. So this is like day 3. My curls are beginning to drop. It looks really cute. I love it. Um, they were like really tight, not really tight, and now they're starting to drop or whatever. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm gonna put some pin curls in tonight, when I go to bed or whatever, just to get that fresh curl look. I did have to put, because when I put the perm rods in my hair, I did it on, like, I'm not gonna say soaking wet hair, but it was a little wet. And for some reason, like, I don't know where my blow dryer is at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's in my trunk, and I did not feel like going to my trunk looking for it. When I was staying at my mom's house, I had took it with me or whatever. So I just decided to let it air dry. And when I went to take the perm rods out the following day, they were still somewhat wet. So I mean, at the roots and stuff. So like that's why they fell. But the night before last, I did put some perm rods in before going to sleep. So yesterday they were like nice and, back curly. And, I didn't do it last night, but I will do it again tonight just to make the style last a little longer. And when I'm doing this, I'm not adding any products or anything to my locks. I'm just doing it on dry hair because in the past, like when I used to wear weaves and stuff, the best way to curl your hair is to do it without any products. Just do it, So yeah, that's why I went with that. But I just want to show you. I didn't. This is a retwist I did for my 14-month lockversary. I did not. Uh, I did not use any hair clips. Like the hair clips that I used, like I had brought these big ones. Hold on one second. Okay. So I bought like these big ones from Walmart. I don't remember how much it cost, but no more than $5. And it was like really good, just holding the hair in place, just to, as I've been wanting to get these for a minute, and I haven't come across them until like I came across them, so that's when I grabbed them. But they was really good at keeping like the hair out of place and stuff like that as I was twisting my hair. Um, so no, I didn't use any duck clips or anything of that nature. I just, retwist and added the perm rod. Um, Here we go. I just retwisted and added the perm rods in as I retwisted to secure it. Um, and these were the ones I was using. These two came in a pack in Walmart. I got this from the hair store like a couple of years ago. So yeah. Aside from that, as you can see, my visuals have changed. I'm really excited about that. I got my phone like the day after the last video I posted. Like, that customer service rep was A1. Like, it literally came the day after. Um, and I'm like, yes, like, she's the bomb. So yeah, my money, was there. I was able to order, so the stuff came the day after. I did go up 2 sizes um, in my earlobe stretching. As you can see, doesn't it look dope? Sorry, I'm getting all these email notifications, but yeah, I went up 2 sizes, you guys. So in a matter of, what was this? 3 weeks. Oh crap, I forgot I do need to pick up my prenatal vitamins. But in a matter of like 3 weeks, I want to say almost a month. It's probably not 3 weeks, but going on 4, um, 4 weeks, something like that. But in a matter of 3 weeks, had I um I went up 3 sizes. I went from a 16G. I skipped over a 14G, and now I am officially a 12G engaged with my earlobe stretching. I love it. I'm loving this journey, my earlobe stretching journey already. Um, what else is there to talk about? It's just so much. Like, I just wanted to give you the visuals of my locks, but really, I will have to catch up or play catch up with you guys. That was so bad. I will have to play catch up, as far as like what's been happening since I've been gone. Um, like, so I got my refill, I got my eyebrows done. Don't they look, they sitting pretty, okay? Um, I did get my eyebrows done, and I hated it at first, but turned out to be like the bomb, thebomb.com. Um, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so I wanted to talk about the things that I'm grateful and thankful for, in my lock journey, as well as my personal life. So for starters, um, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope everyone eats up all the food, eats some for me and the baby, and enjoy your family, For me, family is everything, and it's really like unfortunate that like my family sucks. My family sucks, so I'm up here playing around with this hair. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, but yeah, like my immediate family, they all do their own thing that doesn't have anything to do with our family. So, my mom, I'm pretty sure she's cooking tomorrow, but if she is, it's probably just gonna be me, my mom, my kids. My little brother may be there, you know what I mean? My sister may come through. My older brother may or may not be there. Like, he's never around during Thanksgiving, because normally he's like with his other side of the family. Um, but yeah, overall, like, I'm really grateful for family because it's just, it's something to belong to, like having that support. Like, I don't have that foundation that I've seen in other families. Like, for instance, my ex, he has one of the best families I've ever seen. They are like really loyal. They stick together, right or wrong. They stand by you. They have your back. Everyone in that family, like, they are the true definition of family. When there's a holiday or birthdays, the entire house is filled with family. There's always food being cooked every Sunday. Like, that was a big, big, big thing for me when I was with him. And speaking of, like, you know, it's just, that kind of love that I have for my children's father, my ex, everything. That's what I call him, my ex, everything. It will never go away, not anytime soon. I go back and forth with, like, oh, he can never get me back. And then, like, yeah, he can. If he works hard for it, he can definitely get me back. He can have all of me because, like, I don't see anybody. I don't, deal with anybody. I don't want anybody. I just want him perfect for me. You know what I mean? Not perfect, but perfect for me and our family. So, who knows what the future holds? You never know. God may got something in plan. So if it's what God agrees with, then I'm definitely down for that. But back to family. So, like, yeah, so that, to me, that's what Thanksgiving is about for me. It's not about food. It's about being around your family, your loved ones, and, enjoying each other's company. It's about family to me. And unfortunately, my family can't get on board. And, like, my mom's side of the family, they all live in Connecticut. And my dad's side of the family, F them. My dad was a great dad. He raised his girls, but, like, his family was, like, full of crap. Like, I don't know. We don't know like, they live all around us, and, like, we don't get invited anywhere. Me and my sister, we don't get invited anywhere. You know, we're not in contact with them, and they live in the same city as us. So that's why I say F them. But anyway, yeah, so the things that I'm grateful for within my life journey is growth. Hello. Look at this. It's curly and it's still dangling. Like, I mean, my curls are dropping, but, like, look at my growth. 14 months, dog. 14 months. Like, look at this. This is like hair, okay? Like, it's hair. Now, my loose natural hair has been longer than this, okay? But it's still popping. You know what I mean? So I am thankful for lock growth. I am thankful for the patience my locks has taught me to have. That's a big one. I believe in, like, everybody's lock journey is patience, because everyone has a goal, whether it's to get your hair to a certain fullness, a certain length, or just a certain health. Everyone has a goal within their lock community, within their lock journey, within their lock community. Everyone has a goal within their lock journey, and you know, no matter what your goal is, it takes time to get there. So everyone, number one thing that locks have taught them, I'm telling you, everyone would say the same thing, is patience, because that's what this journey is about. Patience, number one. For some, it's a more spiritual sense. You know, Mine's is somewhat spiritual. Not to the where I'm like Mother Nature connecting to the earth kind of thing, even though I'm a mother and I bear children, yes. But in my spiritual sense, in my life journey, that I'm thankful for, was when I transitioned from a loose natural to my lock journey. That was a spiritual experience for me, because I was literally changing a big parts of who I was prior to locking up. So, like, my attitude, the way I respond to things, and that definitely I owe to God, because, like, it took me a minute to realize, like, up until last week, not even last week, the other day, it took me a minute to realize, like, I've been noticing, like, a lot within this last year, like, I'm not reacting or responding the way I normally would. Like, I'm just, like, way too nice. Like, I'm letting people get away with way too much. Like, even, like, being out in the grocery store and somebody do something stupid, normally I would curse them out, but, like, I just, you know, and if it is necessary, then I might say a little bit of something, but not like how I normally am. You know what I mean? And after, like, like a situation will happen and I don't respond the way that I normally would, I'm just like, ilk. Like, why am I not like on it? Like, why am I not responding the way I am? Like, I'm not liking, like, since when was I like this? You know what I mean? Like, I was never nobody's punk, okay? I just, I've always was a firecracker. I always was a fighter, so like something happened and I'll just be like sharp with it, with it. But I've been praying, asking God to give me humility, and teach me how to be humble, so that I can change, who I am. Now, for some reason, no, I was gonna say when it comes to my mom, but like no, even when it comes to my mom, like trust me, I'm patient before like I snap because she's crazy. But I realized it the other day, like God is giving me, God has given me the humility that I want. Like and I'm in the beginning phases of it. Obviously, I can be a lot more humble, but He has definitely giving me the humility that I want. So this came within this journey, um, for me, like it was just a spiritual sense because I'm not that person that I was before. And that came within this lock journey, as I transitioned over, prior to having locks, I used to wear weaves, my Brazilians, Peruvians, my Malaysians, whatever, Japan, like all types of Asias. Asians, Japanese, but even horsehair shoot. I was just like, like back in the day, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret that ain't really a secret. I just don't talk about it. But back in the day, I used to be a dancer, and I went by the name Star, and I started wearing wigs. Like I was all natural, but like when I became an entertainer, I started wearing wigs, to change up my look or whatever. So like that's when I got like introduced to like weaves and stuff. So I was like really going in. And I used to love that like glamorous, weave, star power kind of thing look. But becoming a loose natural, I've been since 2012, I still would play with weaves and everything else like that, mainly for protective styling. But I was still a diva, so transitioning from weaves and being a loose natural, wearing my hair straight sometimes, blow dry straight or whatever, transitioning from all of that to locks that started off like this big, um, definitely humbled me a lot, okay? And it took out the diva factor and it brought in my Christian factor. Like I said before, that's my name. My name is Christian. So, now I go by Christian, Chris, Chrissy. People growing up always call me Star. And, there are people that knew me from back in the day, they still call me Star, and I don't mind it. But when I introduce myself as, oh, Christian, but you can call me Chris or Chrissy, whatever you like. Doesn't matter. But, I love that aspect about me because that was part of my journey, just being my authentic self, so I love it. So I'm thankful for the transitional spirituality aspect within my lock journey. Um, I'm thankful that this lock journey has taught me how to be creative and become the scientist that I always wanted to be. I've been mixing up different concoctions, and I'm still gonna play with them, just for fun, and growth. How look at my locks, okay? I've been using my oils for the last couple of months, okay? So I'm just saying, I'm just gonna throw that out there. But it allowed me to do my research and, you know, experiment with my own oil infusions and stuff just by learning other people within the lock community that make their own all natural hair oils and stuff. I'm like, well, shoot, I can do it too. Why pay when you can do it? So, yeah. So, I'm just thankful that my locks are beautiful. I go back and forth with this color, but like with these curls, they're popping. So, I'm loving my highlights. And yeah, I'm just thankful that, I have a head full of hair, period. So that's about my LOC community. But in my real life, in my real world, I am thankful, as I mentioned several videos earlier, for what I went through this year. Because where I'm at right now, like a few months ago, I did not know if I was going to still be here. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, my life could have turned out to be a billion different ways. You know, and I'm sure there are people that can say that. For the people that don't have drama in their life and you just live this basic whack life, kudos to you. But my life is very eventful at times, and sometimes too eventful, and sometimes too scary, you know? So, it's too unpredictable, it's too spontaneous, and it's both good and bad. So, the fact that I am able to come before you guys today with new visuals, you know, looking the way I look, feeling the way I feel, smelling the way I smell, you know, just as comfy and cozy as I want to be. I just owe that to God. Like, God is so good. Like, He has been a major blessing in my life. I'm so glad I allowed God to take control of every bad situation that I was in. And here, God, you do what you need to do. I am not perfect. I go to church just about every Sunday. There are days that I don't feel like I don't want to go to church. I am pregnant, you know, like, but I'm not going to make it seem like, oh, it's the worst day in the world because I didn't make it to church today. No, I'm watching church on TVN, you know what I mean? I'm still getting my fuel, but, you know, I just feel like God has to be prominent in my life regardless of who I am or how I am. He has to be prominent because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I can't control these situations that are totally out of my league. I can't. I don't have any say so in all of that. You know what I mean? But what I can do is give it to God after I done did everything that I can do. You know, so in the situations in my life, that's all that it was. You know what I mean? And you know, I just learned so much from other pastors and stuff. Like, you know, sometimes you need to be put in that uncomfortable situation so that you're forced to, you know, forfeit that control that you have or that you think you have in your out of control life. You know what I mean? So that's definitely like what it was for me. And sorry, I'm steady trying to change this visual because I'm trying to move back. But ooh, yeah, she got a 40-inch for what? Oh, sorry, my girlfriend texted me. I love her. But anyway, yeah, you know, like I'm just really blessed and I owe it all to God. You know, I have my moments, I have my days where I'm really frustrated and upset, mostly with my mom, you know, or, you know, even with my children's father, you know, I have my days, you know, where I go up and down because of we're supposed to be married right now, you know. But at the end of the day, like whatever God's plan is for us and our family and our future, for me, for my children, for the soon to be, for my job, whatever God's plan is, you know what I mean? I just have to accept that what that's what he wants, and what he wants in my life is what I want, because I'm pretty sure God is never going to steer me wrong, and I know that like as facts, sis. But yeah, so I'm just thankful for God. You know what I mean? Like that just sums it up. I'm just thankful for God. I'm thankful for my mother, even though she was a pain and still a pain in my I'm thankful because she was there when no one else was. Okay? Even though she gets on my mother freaking nerve, I am so thankful for her because she really is my mother. She's my mother. She's my mother. Um, I'm thankful for my children, you know, because they give me this sense of family. You know what I mean? Without them, I'll do everything on my own by myself. So, you know, like when we go do things like apple picking and go to the movies and go out to eat and, you know, do little cute stuff on the weekends that we do, you know, they give me a sense of family. Like I have a family. Whether a man is standing here or not, my children makes my family. You know what I mean? So, being that I don't get the family that I want to from my immediate family, you know, like my brothers and sisters and, you know, my mother and stuff, my cousins are and my aunts and uncles are like long distance in Connecticut. I get the sense of family from my children. Couldn't ask for anything more. Um, I'm thankful for these swollen feet. Oh my god. Yo, my feet is super swollen. I'm like looking down every now and then, like, are these things getting bigger and bigger by the second? I would show you guys, but I already have naturally fat feet. So the fact that these things are obviously swollen, and I'm the type of person that don't think my feet fat, but people be like, "You got some fat feet," and I'm like, "I do," but I see the chubbiness, no, the swollenness in my feet right now. Like it's crazy. Like from the ankles down, it's like swollen. That is crazy. Pregnancy is right. Labor is right around the corner. um, but yeah, I am thankful for food. I don't know if you can see this baby moving, but I am thankful for food. I love food. I'm thankful for um, money and funds to have the food in my home or go out to eat for food. I love that. Um, I'm thankful to have a home, to still have a home, because I could have lost it. Almost did, came very close. I'm thankful for lights, electricity. I'm thankful for heat. You know, in the winter when there's people actually suffering on the streets right now with no food, with with nothing but some messed up clothes to keep them warm, you know what I mean? Like it's really sad. I'm not in that predicament now, but like when I do get a chance to give back, I am so going to give back. Like I'm thinking income tax time. I take $1,000 and just give back to, you know, the resources that helped me out, that kept me from being on the streets. You know what I mean? Like I really want to be a blessing in a big way. So um, I'm thankful that I'm not in those situations that, you know, poverty can put you. You know, I'm thankful that I'm not in poverty. You know, I'm very thankful for the job that I have, and I'm very thankful for the car that I drive, even though it's getting too small now. Time to cop something new. But I'm thankful I got some reliable working wheels that never gave me any major issues. You know, an oil change, tire, new battery. You know what I mean? So I'm really thankful that I have a reliable car, regardless of how many miles is on the car when I brought it. um, I'm thankful for this new rug that I brought. It's so cute in my room. I am just thankful. I'm thankful for myself as well because you know I'm really a dope person. I am, and if I met someone like me, you know, I will be thankful to have this person in my life because my heart and intentions are always pure, at its purest. I never do things out of ill intent. You know, I can destroy a lot and do a lot, you know, but I can honestly say that my intentions are pure, you know. The only thing that I do that ain't pure, that's just based off of like irrationality. That's just acting irrational. Excuse me, but like as far as like intent, I'm not intending to hurt or destroy or, I'm not that person. So I'm thankful for the pureness in my heart. I'm thankful for the faith that I have in God, the faith that I have in people. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people will be very hurt if you've been through the things that I've been through, to the point where you don't want to trust or have faith in people. But I'm still that person that believes in people, and so be it. You know what I mean? I just know not to F with certain individuals anymore. Like, I ain't no idiot. But, yeah. So, at the end of the day, I overall have an abundance to be grateful for. Like, God has been he's still taking care of every financial debt that I have where I'm not paying a penny. Like, God, come on now, God. Like, God is literally showing off in my life right now. Like, he is showing off. I've waited for over a year for this, and he is showing off in my life right now. I really thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank him enough. When I say I am blessed, I am blessed. Okay? I am highly favored. Okay? You know what I mean? It was like, God, did you forget about me a couple months ago? No, God was preparing me. He was preparing. Okay? He was preparing me, So, thank you, Jesus. You're dope. That's how I feel. Like, God, you're so dope. Because he really is, like, unbelievable. Like, you know what I mean? I just remember being a whole totally different person a few months ago, not recognizing myself. So I just give God all the glory and honor and praise, because he is, like, really, really dope. I'm not going to be that person that cries on camera, but, like, that's how dope God is. God is so good. Um, but yeah, so other than that, let me get rid of these tear ducts. I'm doing it like I got makeup on now. I'm fresh face hoe. But other than that, like, I just want to wish everyone a happy, happy, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you get to enjoy your family as much as I'm going to try to enjoy mine. And I just want to wish you a full plate of food. You know, I hope you eat enough for me. When I say that, and drink enough for me, I mean that. Like, drink like it's no tomorrow. Like you got off on Black Friday. But anyways, peace and love. I'm happy to be back. I'm still stuffy, but I don't feel as bad as I did. Oh, child. So finally, I had my doctor's appointment. I'm like, wait, before I let you go, is there something that I can take for these freaking nose congestion? He was like, Sudafed. I'm like, really? Like, the pharmacist could have been told me that. So I can take Sudafed, but I started to buy it yesterday, but I'm like, no, because it's not that bad, even though I would like to breathe. Like, I have to keep blowing my nose to clear my airway passage, but if it comes down to it, I know I can get Sudafed, okay? And you know what? I just want to say, I bashed Vicks Vapor Inhaler. This stuff is good. I know that sounds nasty. Yeah, I can't breathe out of that one. It's really good. I was underestimating this stick, and also the neti pot thingy that I was doing to clean my nose out. That helped a lot. I actually have 2 more treatments to do, and I believe I'll be super good. But you know, that's it. So anyway, just a little tidbit on the lock. Like, my lock talks, in case you don't know, I want to do a disclaimer. Like, lock talks are about locks in my life. I just go in and out details with my locks, in and out details with my life, my personal stuff, because I want to get personal with you guys. I don't want to just keep it strictly eh. Like, my life is a little bit interesting, so I got a little bit of storytelling in me. Things could happen on a day-to-day basis in my life, and or whatever, but because I'm trying to keep it cute and because I'm trying to keep it short and fun and perky, I'm not going to give you the details of the nail salon disaster. Oh, or yesterday at Walmart. I'm going to save that for another time. Maybe I'll come back later or whatever to tell you guys specifically about the events that I had. Because, I always got something going on wrong. Customer service sucks in the real world. But yeah, so the next time you guys see me, I'm going to be giving you guys the tea on the nail salon. When I got my nails done, it was just like a terrible experience. And yesterday, I went to pick up a microwave that said it was $15. This is a $60 microwave that was posted $15 on the Walmart store card. And I ended up driving a half hour away to get it. It's like really a half hour, but like, yeah, a half hour. So that's an hour drive. But homegirl walked out with her $15 freaking microwave though. Okay? Like, please, do you know who my mother is? Do you know who my father is? Like, I was never leaving this store without my $15 microwave. I don't care what is priced and unpriced and what it's ringing up as. This is what you have in the motherfucking ad. So you're going to satisfy this customer with my 35-week-old pregnant self, okay? I'm telling you, you guys could take a freaking um, page out of like my book when it comes to like getting service, because I've been in a customer service field, you know what I mean, since I was like 16 years old. I know we need to be satisfied. Customers are always right. Customer appreciation is everything, you know, especially when it comes to big corporate companies and franchises like that. So, anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just disgustingly stuffy, but luck visuals. I don't think I did the best retwist. I think this is probably one of the worst retwists I ever done, and that's because I didn't use the clips, and I didn't like use the comb to part. Like, I was just like fingering. Normally I do finger, but like when I get towards my perimeter, my hairline and stuff, I like to take the comb. I also didn't use a mirror, so I know these parts looking crazy, crazy. Oh, but my ex everything is texting me, so I gotta talk to you guys later. All right, bye. See ya.